Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Esley Greer from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews, back with another ranking, and today I'm joined by Derek from Derek's Horror Corner. Before we get started, I will state, just like in any other video, my knowledge of these films were only of the TV show and some of the video games. I knew of Bruce Campbell being in these films, and I thought that these films would be funny. So that's probably why some of these films are going to be in different spots than you would expect. Go check out my friend's channel, Nathan Padfield. He's a really cool guy. He's been with me ever since pretty much the beginning with this channel, and he has his own channel, and he makes some cool shit. Definitely check out his channel. So yeah, let's get started. As always, I let my guests speak before I do, so take it away, Derek.
Hey, this is Derek from Derek's Horror Corner, back with another collab in the Evil Dead franchise with Esley from Entertainment Fanatic Reviews. And once again, we'll be doing something else in the Evil Dead. So we reviewed all the movies, Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and the remake. And now we're going to be ranking the movies. And I bet Esley's list is going to be a lot different than mine. So I'm going to give you my list. But if you want the details, if you want to know why, you're going to have to come on over to my channel and you're going to have to watch my video. So here's my ranking of the Evil Dead movies from worst to best. So coming in at number 4 is Army of Darkness. Coming in at number 3 is Evil Dead 2. Coming in at number 2 is the original Evil Dead, and coming in at number 1 is the Evil Dead remake. All of these movies are really good, and I would grade them all an A, and this was a really hard ranking to make, and how you're going to rank these movies is going to kind of depend. Do you want a serious movie, or do you want like a comedy? Because honestly, I could see any of these movies could deserve to be number 1. They're honestly all really, really good movies, and this is a hard list to make. So come on over to my channel and listen to why I ranked each movie where I did, and thanks for letting me collab with you again, Esley.
So like I stated in my clip of your video, in my segment of your video, I find it funny that none of our rankings or spots we have none of those spots in common. My number 1 is his number 4. My number 2 is his number 1. So they're just scattered all over the place with us. We don't have one in common, which I think is pretty cool. And I respect that, because I know a lot of people love the original Evil Dead. But with that said, coming in at number 4 of my ranking is the original Evil Dead. And you're probably wondering why. Like I said a second ago, I thought that these films would be comedies, so, having seen this film and it was straight up horror, I'm just like, what about Ash's one-liners? What happened, So I'm just like, what? And also, special effects aren't the best, but you gotta respect the hell out of what they did with this film, what they had to go through to make this movie. And I didn't really care for some of the stop motion, but some of the special effects look good. But it's just, this film is not particularly for me. I do find it to be highly overrated, but that's just me. So coming at number 3 is Evil Dead 2, which I do like this one. This one has more comedic tone in it, and it has better special effects, and this is the start of the one-liners with Ash. I don't like that it takes place at the cabin. It's pretty much a sequel, but a remake at the same time, which is really weird. It's a requel, pretty much like the reboot, but whatever. But I do enjoy this one. 3 out of 4 of these films I do like, so this is number 3. There's just a lot more that I like about this one this time around. It is a fun franchise. It is a fun film overall. Coming in at number 2 is the Evil Dead reboot, remake, sequel, as stated by Fede Alvarez. The special effects in here are great. The cast isn't as good as the original, which I will give that over the remake. I do like the cast better in the original, but the cast is still pretty good in my opinion. I mean, yes, some of them make stupid mistakes, but don't they all in horror films? But one character that I really don't care for is Eric. And I know I've said this before. He acts fine. I hate his character, but if you're a Green Day fan, you might recognize this guy. He plays Saint Jimmy in the Jesus of Suburbia music video, which is my favorite Green Day song of all time. So it was nice seeing him in here. Nice to have a familiar face. Jane Levi is a great lead of this. Like I said, the practical effects are great. The gore is great. This is the most blood you'll ever see in any film so far, because it literally rains blood, which is pretty cool. And I forgot to bring this up in my review. I love the last 2 seconds of this film. Groovy. It's awesome. Coming at number one is Army of Darkness. For the longest time, I'd seen posters of it, and it did look pretty cool. Like my tattoo artist that did this one, he had a little mini poster up on his wall when I got this tattoo. I'm like, is that a good movie? He's like, I have it on my wall, don't I? I'm like, that's true. But Army of Darkness, it is so much fun. It's what I expected with these films. It was the closest to Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's closest to the video games. It's just, this is what I expected out of an Evil Dead film. Um, and I had a fun time with it. The comedy in here, for the most part, is pretty good. The special effects are pretty good. The Army of Darkness itself, badass, kick ass. They're all funny too. Last 15-25 minutes of this film is badass as well. It's just, I really have so much fun with this movie. Definitely check out all these films, even my least favorite, the original. You should at least check it out once. But all these films are, it's a good franchise. It's not the best, but it does have one of the best horror icons ever, Ash Williams. Some of the Deadites are pretty cool in the series as well. But yeah, that was my ranking. What do you think of Derek's ranking? I want to know. What do you think of my ranking? Let me know your ranking in the comments below. If you found any entertainment in this video, let me know in the comments below. With that being said, don't be scared. To like, comment, subscribe, and share would be highly appreciated. And peace.